Okay, but what if I told you that dumping all your little thoughts out onto a piece of paper could change your life? I know it sounds dramatic. Ooh, journaling is going to change everything. But low key, it does. Because sometimes, let's be real, our brains be doing the absolute most. And it's like, babe, calm down. You're not going to figure out all the world's problems today. You're not going to solve everything today. Well, that was low key me until I realized how much journaling has upped my self discovery game. Hi, I'm Gabrielle. I like talking about spirituality, life, healing, and tarot. So, if any of that interests you, I would greatly appreciate a like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. So, honestly, I could go on and on about journaling and how much I love journaling, but one of my favorite things has got to be how it will call you out. Like I've seen the raw, the unfiltered, the messy parts of myself, the avoidant, the self-doubting, the things that I didn't want to admit to anyone else, let alone myself. But I've also seen my resilience, I've seen my dreams, my hopes, all the little wins that I probably would have forgotten if I hadn't written them down. Journaling isn't just writing, it's witnessing yourself. And that has been huge for my journey. Just getting to see different parts of myself, the good, the bad, the ups and the downs in my life, and getting to show myself some love and compassion, or being able to see things from a different perspective. Another one of my favorite things is looking back at old journals. It's like getting to meet old versions of yourself, and it's kind of crazy how much you can grow and how much you can change. So, here are some of my old journals. So, I'm going to tell y'all a little story. I'll give a little context first. This was back in 2022. I had gotten kicked out of college for failing. I had bad grades. I was on academic probation, right? And so I had to go to the community college to get my grades back up in order to enroll back in the university. And this specific campus was really far away. Like I had to catch 3 buses to get there. And I just remember I was just like being really hard to myself, like beating myself up. I was like, oh, you fucking loser. You got to catch 3 buses and you got kicked out of college and just like all this stuff, right? But I remember this specific day because my neighbor had given me a ride, and she says that she'll talk to like her teenage daughter about me sometimes and stuff, right? So this is what she said. Isabel said that she always sees me walking and uses me as an example. Nothing in life is going to be handed to you, she said. You see that girl right there? She's going places. She's going to be very successful. It takes a lot of determination to walk everywhere and to catch the bus. Bitch, I literally fucking cried because that was just so sweet. And at the time, like, I just wish that I had shown myself more compassion because I was doing something that was really hard. Okay, I'm gonna read one more. Boy, did I have a time last night. My third eye was so open, I had a headache all day. Tell me why, when I took in all the info that the ancestors wanted me to know, my third eye felt like it was soothed. I had a ton of psychic downloads come to mind. I think a way for me to connect with my third eye is to listen to music and to dance, be in the present moment. Also, I think my energy is so sacred and that's important. Pursuing Okay, sometimes I write kind of bad. My friend says I write like a teenage boy. So finally, I realized what Saturn and Pisces is going to bring me. That song, Get Down on It, came on. Basically, I will have to have more structure and more discipline. I can achieve the things that I want. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be okay. And so I just think it's so cool just being able to like look back and like witness who I was back then and see all the ways that my life has changed since then. The last thing that I'm going to say about journaling is if you feel like your thoughts are like up in the sky, you feel super clouded, or you have a overwhelming amount of thoughts, journaling is such a good way to kind of take those thoughts and ground them, have them in like the present moment on a piece of paper, and then you can actually see what's going on in your life at the moment and you can process and you can grow from the things that are happening. I thought about one more thing that I wanted to say about journaling. Once you get consistent with it, it feels so good just to do it on a regular basis. And it feels nice just to like check in with yourself and have a conversation with yourself to see your progress. I have a rule of thumb where I won't go more than 3 days without journaling because then I'll just feel like my thoughts are taking over and I'm just like, what is going on? Thank you everyone so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week with another video. I just thought about something that made me mad. Hold on. I just thought about something that made me mad. Okay.